Up next, the Warriors taking on the Heat. For the Warriors, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Heat, Warriors on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. Tip-off goes to Miami. Butler against Wiggins. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Back to Curry. Green against Martin. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Heat on offense.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Here's Curry, the Heat getting the bucket. Golden State moving it around. Here's Thompson. That shot off. Great D that time from Hero. Butler on the wing. Baseline try. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
So it's Miami now. The Warriors making the shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Lowry. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Erik Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Looney. Thompson surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Lowry passes to Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Martin kicks to Adebayo. And there's the pass to Hero. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And stolen by Wiggins. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Hero.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Kevin Love's checked in for Martin. Robinson comes in for Butler. Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Back to DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Yeah, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Passes it to Vincent. Now here is Robinson. Defended by Kuminga. To the paint. Vincent's shot is good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Kuminga bounce pass. Poole with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Oladipo misses. And here is DiVincenzo. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 4. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Vincent. And it's Robinson in at the three. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And so it's Golden State with it, following the three by Miami that went in. Shot clock at 6. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And the first one drops. You know, Richard, the one thing that jumps out at you about Gary Payton II is his incredible leaping ability.
Oh, man, he is an elite athlete. I love watching him rise up, especially because he's a little guy, as well as the way he uses his athleticism on the defensive end. It's what's made him such a valuable part of this rotation.
And both free throws good for Payton. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Here's Curry, the Heat getting the bucket. Over in the corner, Looney. Payton passes to Curry. Outside, Green. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Butler feeling out of it. And that one drops.
Jimmy Butler.
And the Heat lead by 2.
And this is who Butler is, a true gamer and warrior who fights his way through contact.
Curry passes to Green. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Lowry. Love outside. Over Looney. And it's Miami with another. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. From deep. Love grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
first free throw is good. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Herro, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. It's Thompson in for Gary Payton. And Herro drops them both. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Higgins outside to the inside. Outside for Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Nailed from three-point land.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now, Herro. He's got 5. Passes it to Lowry. Now, Martin. Wide open. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Martin's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
2 points. That one goes.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Lowry. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wiggins with the block. Shot's good by Herro. Lowry against Curry. There's the pass to Iguodala. Here's Wiggins. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Heat leading by just 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4.
At the line,
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's tied up with that one. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Now, here's Lowry. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Now here's Wiggins following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Golden State.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Back to Butler. Over Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson with the bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Some changes for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Kevon Looney. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Love's checked in for Caleb Martin. Robinson comes in for Butler. Max Strus is checked in for Tyler Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now here is Robinson. Here's Strus. Here's Love. Pass to Adebayo. To halt the run. That's in there. Love with the assist. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded closer. That one falls. Poole's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now, here's Love. Inside. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Love. 5 points in the game.
Moves the ball around well. Love picking up the assist that time.
DiVincenzo passes to Poole. Thompson against Robinson. 1:46 left in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Robinson with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the shot is good.
Robinson.
And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Thompson finds Kuminga. Over Love. Kuminga, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Outside Robinson. The Warriors pull it in. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Golden State moving it around. Green breaking loose. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Vincent the pass to Robinson. Now, here's Strus. Defended by DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. Vincent's got 5 now.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Robinson passes to Vincent. Pass to Love. Here's Vincent. Launches a 3. Off on that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now, Hero. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good work defensively by Martin.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Lowry's shot is good.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Now, here's Poole. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Martin. Iguodala with the steal. Martin against Poole. Some solid defense from Butler.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The 3 from Poole. Sinks the triple. And the Warriors lead by 5. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors. Hero on the wing. Outside Butler. Kicks to Lowry. Pass to Martin. Butler against Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And it's Butler laying it in.
Great positioning from Butler on the play, refusing to be boxed out. He really sets the example for his team with that energy.
Now here's Wiggins. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. Here's Butler, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
And he makes the first. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And so Butler nails both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now the pass to Poole. From deep. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Outside, Hero to take the lead. Cranes the three-pointer. The Heat lead by 2.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Warriors 15.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim, put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team. That's how you throw down, Nation. Make some noise for your Warriors.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Hero, that falls. Clean assist by Love. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Yep, that one goes in there. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Thompson against Hero. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 1 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Heat lead by 2. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. Thompson from long range. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that. What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Hero. That shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
I'm sure Curry could close his eyes and still make these, and, like, frankly, I'm waiting for him to do that.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And get ready to
They trail by 3.
welcome out your Warriors.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Almost automatic shooting free throws. Steph Curry, no one I'd rather have in this spot.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And again, it's the Heat missing. Now here's Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.